Oh, howdy ho, folks. Back at it again. Bart's Tell yada yada. Last episode, we went way over time because we got stuck on a auto-scrolling level, basically. This episode, I think we're finally going to be able to do the third tower. Honestly, that whole bit with, like, the Kraken, I wonder if that was, like, a planned boss fight that they just weren't able to get in or not. Oh, well. Get a fourth dude up and
Did you summon me?
get out there. Get up, get going, get out there. All that fun stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay.
With the Isle Tower close at hand, the long journey of the bard was drawing to a close. Leagues away and unbeknownst to our hero, a somewhat familiar scene was being played out.
At every turn he foils my plans. First Cathbad and then my pet. What kind of a monster have you enlisted against me, Calais? Who is this bard? Where did you find him?
He's nobody, Finnick. A wanderer. A simple man enlisted in a noble cause, fighting to overthrow a tyrant. It's a familiar story, isn't it?
Do not mock me. An average man, you say? I think not. He leaves a trail of mayhem and destruction in his wake. No ordinary man could have struck down Ern and then Lou. Still, you give me an interesting notion.
Which is?
You'll find out when he's here. I begin to suspect that he might make it this far.
Admitting defeat? That's unlike you.
I admit only the possibility that he may reach this tower alive. Then, of course, he'll have me to deal with. Mannanin.
I sense change in the winds, Finnick. What is happening?
Anne and Lou have fallen. Only you and I stand between Calais and her freedom.
Then we must stand firm.
As you say. Mannanin, this man that approaches your tower, he is powerful.
A single man has undone both Hearn and Lou.
Indeed he has. Much is riding on your ability to stop him.
If I should fail, you will avenge me.
I will.
Is that an emotion other than anger I hear in your voice, Finnick?
You'd be surprised what the years can do to a man.
Like, it's pretty obvious they have some history. And I'm wondering if, like, Finnick was originally a, quote, chosen one, unquote, that freed her, and that's actually why he's probably got her sealed now. Oh, what you got going on, man? In a while? Oh, Sparky, you can still do that. You beautiful boy. It's been a while since he's frickin' done anything like that. Okay, that's a lot of red caps out of nowhere. Gosh dang. These dudes are really quick at attacking stuff too. What are they? Oh, it's a druid. I was like, what am I fighting right now? Oh, he can go invisible. That's... Oh, Sparky can probably snuff him out too. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Ah, another victory for me.
And these dudes are, honestly, simultaneously going down real quick and simultaneously being way too annoying. Okay, come on.
Death to the bard!
I said they were going down real quick, and then I just realized I've been fighting them like completely silent for a minute. It's like, oh wait, they aren't going down real quick. I'm being stupid. Just in general, me being stupid. I really do relate to this bard in that regard. And you're yeah, just run around in circles, whatever, man. Let's see here.
I'll put a spell on you.
Gosh dang, Sparky, you are very growly. You not like it here, buddy? Gonna get it. You gonna get it? Get it, buddy. Get it. For old time's sake. That UI really glitched out right there. That was a lot of letters in places they shouldn't have been. Yeah, what the heck's going on with that? Did they not playtest that to realize that, like, the UI was just bugged right there? As, this is hilarious. Like, what is that? H8C10 VU? That's funny. Wonder what's causing that issue. Yeah, I thought they were just meant to be more gross or whatever, but apparently not. Gosh. Remember how I said these dudes would be friggin' horrifying in a different game? Them all running at me like that is kind of scary.
Another one down!
Oh, gosh. They're very twitchy and runny, and it works perfectly for what the heck they are. It's been 8 minutes, and it's like, yeah, we're finally starting the final tower, and I've been, like, just stuck on its front porch, basically. I think I made with, like, the thumbnail for the first tower, like a get off my lawn joke or something. And I'm just now thinking, like, this dude properly has, like, a full setup of, like, get off my lawn, you're not allowed here.
Where am I?
And I'm just amazed the other dudes didn't. Like, look at all these freaking red caps. Like, gosh dang, man. We have to be reaching, like, the... Oh, yeah, actually, wait. I think we're level capped. We are definitely reaching the end of the game. I just realized since the last time we leveled up, we have not been getting any EXP. Like, whatsoever. We are properly level capped. And that level cap is apparently 21. Which is, odd. To say the least. Just a really weird number for a level cap is all. I guess it's because you start at level 1 and they want you to get 20 levels in? I guess I can see it. Oh. I thought she was one of the ones that was down, which is why I unsummoned her. Oh well. That dude's. Get her back up. Get that going.
Stay down!
Gosh dang. As I've gotten further into the game, I gotta say my choice into choosing mainly luck as my dump stat, followed by rhythm. Probably not the smartest. Like, really probably should have been doing the attack stats. Especially considering, like, I think even though I have, like, 3 tokens that raise dexterity or whatever, I think they all only raise it by 1. So basically, I have +3 dexterity from, like, tokens, and that's it. Gotta love that auto-aim. That auto-aim that, like, has me shoot through enemies that are directly in front of me. Oh. Me oh my. I feel like I've not talked about anything during this episode so far. I guess I'm just, like, freaking excited for the game to be over with. That sounds bad. I've enjoyed this game. It's not, like, coming up on the end of Mach X, where it's like, I'm done with this. This needs to be over with, like, 5, like, areas ago and stuff. It's like, no, I had fun. I think every zone I've been in has had, like, a comedic moment that's got me giggling. Freaking, the writing's always been on point in this game. Just unique choices with other stuff. And obviously buggy bits throughout too. So it's dragged here and there, but not nearly as much as Makken. Honestly, I wonder... Yeah, I need to actually count up the episodes. I think this series is going to go on a bit longer than Makken X altogether. And I need to start figuring out what I'm going to be recording besides these 2 games, considering Makken X is over. Killing it, man. Freaking killing it. Is the bodyguard able to absorb that too, or not?
Our hero, having proven himself more than a match for the guardians of the tower, was now sealed inside, perhaps entombed for the rest of his inevitably short life.
I'm going to live through this, just to spite you.
That's honestly the best timing for that.
Come no further. I am Mananan, the guardian of this tower. You are not welcome in this place. I give you one chance to turn back. You shall not pass.
That sounds eerily familiar. Look, even if I wanted to turn back, which I don't, there's no way out. I might as well move forward.
You have been warned.
Appreciate it. But yeah, that's the best reason to keep on living, despite someone else. You guys ever have that one really horrible person in your life? Maybe they were a bully as you were a kid, or maybe they were like a fucking horrible coworker. It's a lot of traps. Okay. All right, I should probably get out trap, dude. Yeah. Horrible coworker, or maybe they were even a family member. You ever get that one person that, like, after you get things all together and stuff,
Smell a trap.
life-wise, you're just like, you know what? Screw that guy. I'm gonna keep doing great out of spite. I feel like the bard's been low-key stuck with the narrator with that kind of mindset for a long time. Oh, are the golems originally from here? That's info I wasn't expecting. But I guess it makes sense if the other dude's like a crystal golem thing. Whatever works. I mean, arguably, would you...
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Considering the Finnick, the supposed like evil mastermind, supposed, I'm still not. Until we get confirmation that the princess is actually a good person, I'm still considering her the twist villain. Considering Finnick is like a druid with a whole druidic order, and all the like tower leaders we've been fighting have low-key been like constructs in a sense. Do you think he technically like made them or made like a pact with them or something like that? Because like the first one was like a tree guardian spirit, or maybe even just like a tree atronach kind of thing. He was made of tree. The second one was like a frickin', what is it? Basically
God, you
a mechanical warforged living armor construct thing. Which, yeah, I guess, would it be beyond a... I guess it would determines, like, what you consider druidic control or whatever. What can druids do? It's just magic nonsense. It's
Traps.
arguing hairs of theoretical doesn't matter BS. Like, if you say a druid controls the natural
Don't know
order of
why I didn't
things...
get a dog sooner.
Did you dig up something, man? Okay.
Traps. Right over here.
Like, if you say a druid controls, like, natural elements or whatever, from, like, dirt to trees to whatever, rocks, would druids control leave something after it's, like, a metal forged? Does a druid lose control over a piece of wood after it's been, like, carved and maybe even, like, turned into a piece of furniture?
I'm the best.
Some people would probably definitely argue, like, no, if he's got control of tree stuff, he definitely would still have control of, like, carved wood, right? It's like, well, if that's true, if he's got control of rock stuff, would he still have control of, like, tempered metal? And, once more, it's just arguing nonsense, really. I don't need to be fighting these dudes. I really don't. I'm level cap. I'm probably right at the end of the game. I don't know how many more chapters or anything. I just need to, like, explore and get to where we need to go. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to clear out the floors, man. Like, we all know by the time I get to the top, when we going down, it's gonna be filled with people. There ain't no reason to keep fighting these dudes. I've got summons, they can keep them busy.
Well, would you look at that?
Yeah, pretty decent. But yeah, we got a couple rock throwy dudes, and we got freaking basically reskinned boars. It's just go. Let's just go. I feel like the last time I did that was I feel like every time I've decided to just like skip the enemies, it's come to bite me in the butt. So yeah, if this is a very bad idea and I end up dying, well, but yeah, I don't see the point anymore. I really don't.
Traps. Right over here.
And it's not me trying to rush the end of this game. It's just I don't gain anything from fighting them. I don't think there's going to be another shop I can buy stuff from. If there is, there'll probably be enemies outside of the shop, you know? So what's the point of clearing out this tower for the occasional loot drop? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Like, heck. Am I even gonna have to descend this tower, considering, like, I'm locked into it? Maybe there's a teleporter at the top. Who knows? It'll be the first time a game's done that. I do like this aesthetic, like weird. Oh, look at you! Look at you guys. You guys are adorable. Phantom fighters. Oh.
Smash! Rock
I mean, you're dangerous as all heck, but adorable.
Not even worth the effort.
Oh. I do. Oh, that's pathetic. Oh, that's actually pathetic. What I'm saying is, because I set them on fire, they're not floating weapons. They're weapons held by like an earlier enemy type with the enemy type's skin and textures made invisible. They're not invisible themselves.
Here's something worth having.
Oh, appreciate it, man. They're, because when you see like a floating sword and shield, you think like, ah, ghost sword and shield thing. It's like, no, this is just an invisible enemy. See, when I set them on fire, they're just Vikings, basically. They're another Viking enemy type, which is, well, I guess I already complained about the fact that the, who should I? Let's go with you. I complained about the golems basically being a boar reskin, so it's not. The game's been doing it for a minute. It's whatever, I guess, at this point. It's whatever. Just disappointing. I thought we had a new enemy type, and I actually really kind of like the living sword enemy type kind of thing. Scoozy. And yeah, they still have physics on them, so this kind of stuff becomes BS, and just heal up. Because I can't walk through them, even though they're not supposed to be there. They're supposed to be floating. Oh. Ah, well. Yeah, this... What's more, think back, it's like, have I talked about anything whatsoever during this video? Not really. Not really. I mean, heck, if I'm just word vomiting, it's not actually too much of an issue. Oh my gosh. You guys, like, knock off with the spam nonsense? Like, I am not Hawaiian. I do not want all this spam. You know what, that's a topic. Sure, why not? Spam. Oh my gosh. Like the button. I couldn't remember the button to switch to heals.
The bard's tale.
It's my fault.
You all see that one coming.
Yeah, I saw it coming. We had the entire conversation. We were like, remember when every time I've done this before, it's always bit me in the butt? Yeah, it bit me in the butt. Who'd have thought? Anyways.
Ready for some
yeah, spam. It's... Come on, move. Move. There we go. Like, they take a lot of hits to take down, and they block pathways. These are Vikings. That's all they are. Game?
Can't do that. Yes.
Game? Okay. Just pulled that menu up and froze my controls for some reason. Vikings, Vikings, Vikings. Not a fan of them as an enemy type in this game. Spam nonsense. So Hawaiians are like obsessed with spam from what I've heard and seen. Just in general, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of like pork in general or pork anything, so hey, I hit open. Can you guys not? There we go. Excuse you. excuse you as well, misters. And I had a conversation with someone I knew about this, and I'm pretty certain the whole, like, Hawaiian obsession with spam is the same reason that milk's so expensive on Hawaii. Hawaii's an island, basically, and it's hard to get a lot of, arguable luxuries, I guess you could say. Milk's not a necessity, so it's technically a luxury. Sure, let's go with that. That's I'm still getting Houghton land deeds. Houghton land deeds. So, like, the entire reason they're probably super into spam is, one, it's pork, but it's canned pork, which is easier to transfer and keep for long periods of time. Gosh. Like, is any of Fancy Pants? Ooh. Aussie. Like, is any of this money going to be worth anything after this dungeon? Like, really? Like, I know we still need to, confront Finnick or whatever. Oh my gosh. Spammy nonsense. Yeah, these dudes are Vikings. Through and through. Oh, come on. That freaking Olmec head. Come on. Just try to walk around these dudes in the freaking map. It's in my way as much as these Viking dudes are in my way. Excuse.
Oh, no! Oh.
Thus ends the bard's tale.
That was rude. That was rude. That was obscenely rude. It doesn't help, like, my party members tend to, like, get stuck on stuff. The stuff being, like, all these dudes. But the issue is, like, if they're off screen, I don't think my party members or the enemies will attack. So they'll just stay stuck on one another until, like, they get to a point where they need to, Am I not hitting this dude? Why am I not hitting this dude? Like, it's one dude. How am I not hitting him? They'll get, like, stuck and they'll both just stand there because neither of them will attack.
Worthless!
Until they, like, just decide, oh yeah, I can snap to the dude I'm supposed to follow because he's the one that summoned me or whatever.
Well,
so they'll just be in limbo.
Look at that.
Be healed!
Yeah, I really need to stop just trying to rush through this. I do. I need to fight all these dudes, and that's annoying because, as I said at the start of this episode, it's like, I think we're almost done. You know what? I'm ready for this to be done. Let's do this. And it's like, no, man.
Ah, just a bit of junk.
You freaking get lazy in the last half, quarter, third, whatever. You're really gonna regret it, apparently. Which, yeah. It's a lot of deaths for no reason. A lot of waste of time. But hey, at least I was fully aware of it when I went into it. I was like, yeah, this is probably really stupid of me, but let's do it anyways. And that's what learning's all about. Finding out new ways to be stupid. Anyways, conversation about spam or whatever. Like, Hawaiians are probably obsessed with spam because it's a cheap meat product that they can get in the country, which means everyone's freaking learned how to cook with it. Because pork is one of the cheapest meats, even though it's, like, not good for you, and it's one of the most common, like, meat allergies out there. Just probably that paired with, like, how dirty the meat can be when unprocessed, because pigs are very dirty animals. The entire reason pork not being considered kosher or whatever is a thing in its own right too. Oh my gosh. Like, So, my SO has a pork allergy. Like I said, it's the most common, like, meat allergy you may have. And a lot of people actually do have it, but it's kind of like being lactose intolerant. A lot of people don't realize they have it because they have very mild symptoms of it. But, since she has, like, an actual pretty bad pork allergy, since she moved in, we've been, like, trying to avoid pork. It's kind of a given. Did that dude just, like, instant transmission behind me and I not notice? Or was there a dude in front of me as well as that dude behind me and I didn't notice that? Anybody, so we've been obviously trying to not have pork in the house, as well as, like, anytime we order food, whether it be a sit down or fast food place, like making sure it doesn't have pork. And the amount of things that have pork in it that have no reason to have pork in it is freaking astounding. I cannot imagine being raised Jewish and just, like, having to, like, stay away from pork my entire life because it's not kosher, because it's freaking hard to do. Like, we finally got, like, it down basically, but, like, oh my gosh, there was a solid, I want to say, year and a half where anytime I picked up something, I'd have to go down the list of ingredients and put half of the stuff back because this freaking chicken nugget had pork in it. Like, why? Why does this have pork in it? This is not a pork product. Why does this have pork?
Why are we even
just got infuriating. And like I said, we fell into a, like, we got our routine, our brands. We know what we can get and we can't get. So on and so forth. It's just... looks like the way up. It's just infuriating. It's... Why is it so common to have pork in dang near everything? For seemingly no reason besides the fact, like, hey, pork's cheap. Let's use it as opposed to the product we're selling. Like I said, it's in chicken nuggets, and it's like, yeah, chicken nuggets are like processed meat, whatever. But chicken nuggets are supposed to be chicken. Chicken tenders and boneless, like, chicken wings are meant to be chicken. That's why I'm buying it. I'm not buying, like, pork nuggets or whatever.
Traps!
I'm buying
Right
chicken.
I can't tell you how much I hope that...
Oh, come on. This is the first tower floor without a save point directly on it. Like, that's rude. It's really rude.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Just me, oh my. Okay, come on. I was really banking on the fact that there'd be a save point immediately upon, like, coming to this floor. That's why I came up here, actually. Oh, look at these dudes. They're something.
Sucker!
I've mentioned enough already about reskin nonsense, so this tends to happen towards the end of a lot of games, so I'm not upset about it. It's just...
Well,
it is how it is.
look at that. Ah, just a bit of junk.
Oh, well. I guess this episode's gonna go long, too, because there's no save points in the direction. Oh, is that one up there? Okay, finally, cool.
What's even worse for you?
Like I said, this is the first, like, floor in any dungeon that didn't immediately have a save point as soon as you went up the floor. Like, why'd they just suddenly decide, nah, man, that's not a thing we're doing no more. Right at the end of the game. Oh, well. Alrighty. We're calling it here. Talk to you later, guys. Ciao.